Have you ever wondered why some people seem to face the consequences of their actions faster than others? Why do those who harm others, especially the chosen ones, eventually experience a downfall? This isn't just karma, it's divine law, an unbreakable force woven into the very fabric of the universe. What many fail to realize is that when someone attacks a person who is spiritually aligned, they are not just fighting against flesh and blood, they are going against a higher cosmic order. The Bible warns us about this in Galatians 6:7. Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Everything that a person does, whether in thought, word, or action, sets a spiritual law into motion. And when someone chooses to harm, betray, or undermine a person who walks in divine purpose, the universe responds accordingly. What is sent out must return. The spiritual consequences of attacking a chosen one are inevitable, and today you will understand exactly how and why this happens. In this video, we will dive deep into the mystical connection between quantum physics, biblical prophecy, and spiritual law. You'll learn how the law of return works at an energetic level, why certain people face immediate repercussions, and how you can protect yourself from spiritual attacks. You'll also discover the divine signs that show when someone is receiving their due justice and what it means for your own spiritual journey. Before we continue, I want to hear from you. Have you ever witnessed someone face consequences after wronging a spiritually aligned person? Let me know in the comments. I read every response. And if you believe in divine justice, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and activate notifications so you never miss another powerful revelation. Stay with me until the end, because what you are about to learn might just change the way you see the universe forever. In the vast fabric of existence, there's a truth that few truly grasp. The universe isn't just made of matter, it's a boundless consciousness in motion. Quantum physics, though often viewed as a distant field from spirituality, reveals something deeply mystical. Everything is interconnected through a unified field of energy and information. And beyond that, every action, every thought sends ripples through this field, shaping realities and determining destinies. This is why the words of Proverbs 23:7 hold so much weight. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Our thoughts are living forces, quantum impulses resonating through the cosmos, aligning us with frequencies of abundance or scarcity. The phenomenon of quantum entanglement scientifically proves this unseen connection. Two particles, even when separated by vast distances, remain inexplicably linked, one instantly reacting to changes in the other. If this happens at the microscopic level, imagine the implications for human consciousness. Could it be that our thoughts and emotions create a quantum imprint on the universe itself? Scripture aligns with this revelation. Jesus himself said in Mark 11:24, "Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." Faith isn't just belief. It's the act of tuning into a higher frequency, sending a signal into the divine fabric of reality. Synchronicities, those seemingly random coincidences that feel too precise to be chance, are proof that the universe is listening. Have you ever thought about someone only for them to call you moments later, or been pondering a question, only to stumble upon the perfect answer in an unexpected place? These are not accidents. These are signals from the divine field, reflections of your own energetic vibration. When you elevate your thoughts, aligning them with gratitude, faith, and purpose, you begin to see the world responding in ways that seem almost magical. Even science is beginning to acknowledge what ancient wisdom has long understood. Our consciousness shapes reality. The double-slit experiment demonstrated that a particle behaves differently when observed, suggesting that human awareness itself alters the physical world. Now, if a mere act of observation has that much power over a single particle, what does that say about the effect of your consistent thoughts, prayers, and intentions? You are not merely a spectator in this universe. You are a co-creator. Everything is connected. Every prayer, every thought of doubt, every moment of faith sends out waves that return to you in ways beyond comprehension. The unified field operates as an intricate network where nothing happens in isolation. Understanding this changes everything. It means that what you dwell on, what you fear, what you hope for is already being set in motion at levels unseen. The question is, are you consciously shaping your destiny, or are you allowing random thoughts to dictate your reality? Whether we realize it or not, our minds are constantly broadcasting a signal into the universe, like a radio tower transmitting a frequency. The question is, what frequency are you tuned into? Studies in neuroscience reveal that 95% of our behaviors and beliefs are programmed by the time we turn 35, and most of these patterns run on autopilot. If those subconscious programs are filled with fear, lack, and limitation, they act like an invisible barrier, keeping abundance just out of reach. But here's the good news. Just as a magnet draws objects that match its polarity, your mind attracts experiences that match its dominant thoughts and emotions. This principle isn't just psychological, it's spiritual law. For whoever has will be given more, and they will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they have will be taken from them. Matthew 25:29. The brain does not distinguish between reality and a vividly imagined experience. This means that if you constantly think about scarcity, debt, and struggle, your mind and body will act as if those conditions are unavoidable, reinforcing them in your external world. But what happens when you flip the script? What if you begin to think and feel as though abundance is already yours? Jesus emphasized this power of belief when he said in Mark 11:23, "If anyone says to this mountain, 'Go, throw yourself into the sea,' and does not doubt in their heart but believes that what they say will happen, it will be done for them." Faith is not just a spiritual virtue, it's a mechanism of creation that operates within the laws of the universe itself. When people shift their inner frequency, from worry to trust, from doubt to certainty, miracles happen. Have you ever noticed how some individuals seem to attract opportunities effortlessly? They walk in a state of expectancy, believing deeply that good things are always unfolding for them. This isn't luck, it's alignment. The universe, just like God's divine plan, responds to what is most dominant in your heart. Proverbs 4:23 states, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." If prosperity is not yet manifesting in your life, the first place to look isn't outside, it's within. This is why signs and synchronicities begin to appear when you start aligning your mind with abundance. A random encounter leads to an unexpected business opportunity. A long-lost friend reaches out with exactly the connection you need. The right book, video, or insight appears just when you need it most. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that your internal world is syncing with the divine flow. God designed the universe to operate on the principles of faith, intention, and spiritual receptivity. When you vibrate at a higher frequency, one of gratitude, belief, and unwavering expectation, the universe has no choice but to respond in kind. So the real question is, what signal are you broadcasting? Are you aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the divine abundance that already exists? Or are you reinforcing patterns of limitation without realizing it? The power is in your hands. Shift your focus, elevate your mindset, and watch as the mystical laws of the universe start working in your favor. The mind is like a garden. Whatever seeds are planted, whether they be thoughts of faith or fear, will grow and shape your reality. Many people unknowingly nurture patterns of lack, doubt, and struggle, repeating cycles they wish to escape. But here's the truth. Change begins at the level of thought. Romans 12:2 makes this clear. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. If you want to shift your reality, you must first rewire your internal programming. 1. Awareness and pattern interruption. Before transformation can begin, there must be awareness. Most people live on autopilot, reacting instead of creating. The first step in breaking the cycle is to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Pay attention to those moments of doubt, fear, or limitation. When they arise, don't push them away. Acknowledge them, then interrupt the pattern. A simple but powerful method. Stop, take a deep breath, and declare a new reality. Instead of thinking, "I'll never get out of this situation," shift to, "This is temporary, and God is leading me toward something greater." By doing this, you weaken the old neural pathways and make room for a new frequency of belief. 2. Creating new neural pathways. Once you've interrupted the old pattern, it's time to create a new one. Science confirms that the brain cannot differentiate between a real event and one vividly imagined. That means when you visualize your desired reality, seeing it, feeling it, believing it, you are literally reprogramming your subconscious. Philippians 4:8 gives us the key to this. Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, think about such things. By focusing on abundance, success, and divine provision, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive it. Practical steps. Spend 5 minutes daily visualizing your goals as already achieved. Affirmations in the present tense. I am prosperous. I am divinely guided. Opportunities flow effortlessly to me. Further reinforce this shift. And never underestimate the power of gratitude. When you thank God in advance before the blessing even arrives, you align with the mystical laws of the universe that accelerate manifestation. 3. Acting like your future self. Faith is action. James 2:17 reminds us, faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. If you desire financial abundance, don't wait until wealth arrives to embody it. Start aligning your actions today. How does a prosperous person think? How do they make decisions? If you truly believed in divine provision, would you still hesitate out of fear? The key is to take small, intentional steps that reflect the reality you are creating. Start making decisions from your future self's perspective. Ask, if I already had financial freedom, how would I approach this situation? Every choice you make from a place of faith rather than fear brings you closer to the breakthrough you seek. As you integrate these principles, awareness, reprogramming, and aligned action, something miraculous happens. The synchronicities increase, the right opportunities appear, and things that once seemed impossible begin to unfold effortlessly. This is not coincidence. This is the universe responding to your shift in vibration. Have you ever experienced a moment so perfectly timed that it felt as if the universe itself was sending you a message? Maybe you kept seeing the same number sequence everywhere. Or perhaps you thought about someone and they unexpectedly reached out. These aren't coincidences. They are synchronicities, signs from the divine intelligence that governs the universe. Jesus himself spoke of this principle in Matthew 7:7. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you. When you align with the right frequency, the answers, opportunities, and guidance you need begin to appear effortlessly. But there's a key to fully receiving these signs. Awareness. Many people pray for direction, but fail to recognize when God is speaking. The universe whispers through repetition, numbers, symbols, unexpected encounters, or even a phrase overheard in a conversation that perfectly answers a question in your heart. In 1 Kings 19:11-12, God wasn't in the wind, the earthquake, or the fire, but in a gentle whisper. This is how divine guidance often works. Subtle, quiet nudges that only those attuned to their intuition will notice. Your intuition is a sacred gift, a spiritual GPS designed to guide you toward your highest path. Have you ever felt a deep knowing, an inner certainty about something even when logic suggested otherwise? That's divine intelligence at work. Science now backs what ancient wisdom has always known. The heart has its own electromagnetic field, and studies show that it detects information before the brain does. Proverbs 3:5-6 tells us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." Sometimes the guidance doesn't make logical sense, but when you trust and follow, doors open in ways you never imagined. Here's the real secret. The more you listen to your intuition and act on synchronicities, the more they multiply. It's as if the universe tests your faith. When you acknowledge the signs, they become clearer and more frequent. But if you dismiss them as mere coincidences, they start to fade. Imagine someone whispering a secret to you. If you lean in and listen, they continue. But if you ignore them, they stop speaking. Divine guidance works the same way. The question is, are you paying attention? As you deepen your awareness of these spiritual signals, you will find that life starts to flow with effortless grace. The right people enter your life at the perfect moment. Opportunities present themselves exactly when needed. The universe operates with divine precision. Nothing is random. The key is to stay aligned, trust the process, and act on the whispers of intuition. There is a profound secret hidden in plain sight. The present moment holds the key to everything. Most people live trapped in their past failures or future worries, never realizing that true power exists only here and now. Jesus emphasized this divine truth in Matthew 6:34. Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Why? Because when you are fully present, you tap into an infinite well of wisdom, clarity, and divine connection. In this state, distractions fade, anxiety dissolves, and synchronicities become clearer. The universe speaks most powerfully when the mind is quiet enough to listen. Quantum physics confirms what ancient spiritual traditions have always taught. Time is not linear, it is fluid and multidimensional. Every possibility already exists, but you can only access what aligns with your current state of being. This is why those who live in a constant state of stress, doubt, or impatience seem to struggle endlessly. They are out of sync with divine flow. But when you root yourself in the present, your energy shifts. You begin to see solutions where before there were only obstacles. You become a magnet for inspired action, effortlessly attracting the right opportunities at the right time. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools for cultivating this awareness. Psalm 46:10 instructs, "Be still and know that I am God." Stillness isn't passive, it's an active state of alignment, a channel through which divine revelation flows. When you silence the noise of the world, your spiritual senses sharpen. Try this. Spend just 5 minutes each day in complete stillness, focusing only on your breath. This simple practice strengthens your ability to remain present, making it easier to hear God's guidance in everyday life. But awareness isn't just about meditation, it's also about how you move through the world. Every moment presents an opportunity to tune in to divine intelligence. Pay attention to the small details, a sudden feeling to take a different route home, an unexpected delay that leads to a surprising blessing, a phrase spoken by a stranger that seems meant just for you. The more present you are, the more you realize. Nothing is random. The universe is always arranging things for your highest good, but you must be awake enough to recognize it. When you fully embrace the power of now, life stops feeling like an uphill battle. Clarity replaces confusion. Fear gives way to faith. And most importantly, you realize that God has been guiding you all along, not through dramatic signs, but through the simple, sacred moments you once overlooked. The question is, are you willing to slow down and listen? By now you hold a truth that has the power to reshape your life. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a conscious creator. Every thought, every belief, every emotion sends a signal into the universe, shaping the reality that unfolds before you. This isn't just philosophy, it's divine law. Proverbs 18:21 makes it clear. The tongue has the power of life and death. Your words, thoughts, and actions are crafting your destiny at this very moment. The question is, are you creating deliberately, or are you allowing subconscious patterns to dictate your life? You now know that the quantum field responds to your internal state. The energy you emit is what you attract back. If you remain locked in cycles of doubt, fear, or lack, the universe will reflect that. But if you choose to align with faith, gratitude, and abundance, you will see miracles unfold. God has already provided everything you need. Your role is to tune into it. As Philippians 4:19 reminds us, "And my God will supply every need of yours according to his riches in glory in Christ Jesus." Now, it's time to take action. Break old patterns. Rewire your mind. Follow the divine signs. Every synchronicity, every intuitive nudge, every moment of clarity is a step toward the reality God intended for you. You are not alone in this journey. The entire universe is conspiring in your favor. The more you trust the process, the faster your external world will shift to match your inner transformation. The real question is, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Will you step into your divine power and reshape your reality, or will you let doubt keep you in the same cycle? The choice is yours and the time is now. The universe is waiting for you to decide. Now that you've seen how energy, divine law, and spiritual justice are deeply interconnected, let me ask you, have you ever witnessed the law of return in action? Have you noticed how the universe responds when someone attacks a spiritually aligned person? Share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear about your experiences. Your story might just confirm what others have been feeling, but never fully understood. If this message resonated with you, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss another powerful insight that could deepen your understanding of spirituality, universal laws, and divine justice. Also, don't keep this truth to yourself. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this revelation. Remember, knowledge is power, but shared wisdom is a blessing multiplied. And before you go, don't miss our next video. It's going to unveil even deeper spiritual secrets about divine protection and the hidden forces shaping your destiny. Click now and continue your journey toward higher awareness and spiritual mastery. This is Celestial Truths, and I'll see you in the next video.